Welcome back to Combat Sports Weekly. This is the part of the show, as usual, where we take a look at national headlines and local headlines. Let's take a look at the national ones.
Like we said in the introduction, UFC 184 had two titles change their owners.
Yeah.
Anthony Pettis lost his title to Rafael Dos Anjos, and he put on the most beautiful show of aggressiveness that was amazing.
Yeah, UFC 185, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, 185.
I mean, the last time I remember a dominant performance such as that, it's probably TJ Dillashaw. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, of course, against Carla Esparza. Were you surprised about this?
You know what?
Outcome?
She's so good at her stand-up. To be good at one thing is to be good at many. I think that she had won the fight before she even got in the cage. I mean, she knew that she was going home with a title through all the post-fight interviews, the pre-fight interviews, and I'm a fan, man. I think she's great, and I think it's going to be hard for somebody to beat her.
It's hard to beat a lot of confidence and skill that's that good. Big match here Saturday night, PBC on Spike, a debut, excuse me. Andre Berto against Josesito Lopez. A pretty good fight. First 3 rounds were controlled by Lopez. Berto ultimately wore him down. It's the first title that Andre Berto, a lot of people didn't think he'd get back to championship level. It is an interim belt, the WBA, but he came away with the victory. So very, very good performance, a very good comeback by Andre Berto. Another dominant performance, Sergey Kovalev, in a very good fight against John Pascal in Canada. I was hoping there'd be more than 15,000 people. They got about 12, which is still pretty good for two guys.
Right.
Very, very impressive and a very controversial stoppage, as we will see in the highlights as well.
I know.
So
I watched it over and over and over. It's a good, controversial. I think it was a good stoppage. It's tough, man. Boxing's brutal. Who wants to box? You know?
That's enough for national and international headlines. Let's go ahead and take a look at the local ones.
The Takeover. Boxing's back in New Mexico, Jorge.
May 5th.
May 9th.
Excuse me. Santa Fe, Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino. Holmes Boxing's putting this on. Should be a pretty good fight. We have a lot of guys on here. Patrick Holmes. Brandon Holmes is another guy on here. And, you know, a familiar face. You'll be fighting for an NABF title. What are the excitement like in the gym so far?
You know what? I'm really excited. I know that I've been talking about boxing for a long time now, Jorge, and to be able to fight here in my home state is just a dream come true. So I'm really excited about that.
And in a matchup that he took 2 weeks ago, Cody East is actually facing Bryce Ritanico at Legacy 40 in Georgia. It's a guy who occasionally trains at your gym. He's kind of a no-bad, but he does train with a lot of your striking coaches. So
absolutely.
Have you seen him in the gym lately? Or?
Yeah, you know what? He's always working hard. He's always trying to get better, and I'm excited for the fight. I think it'll be great. It's always cool to see big guys go at it with little gloves. So.
Yeah, and of course, Cody East, the heavyweight champion for Legacy, so we'll definitely make sure to check him out Friday night. Let's take a look at our highlights.
Yes. Ooh, the best part.
Yeah, let's jump into that.
Ooh, title fight.
There it is. Anthony Pettis. I don't think any of us thought that he would be dominated this bad. Losing all 5 rounds, Dos Anjos just beat him.
I just think he beat him from the beginning. You know, like he put that pressure on and he didn't let off, and that was what beat him down. And was he injured, Jorge?
Yeah, he had an MCL tear apparently during training. Here we go. Joanna just putting it on to Carla Esparza. You said it almost felt that it was unmatched.
I felt like it looked like an amateur versus a professional. I don't think Carla really fought her fight, but I don't think on Carla's best night she couldn't have beat her. I mean, I'm going to be real honest about that. I think that Joanna is just a champion, and she's had many stand-up championships before this, and I think it's going to be hard to dethrone her.
Precision punching, and ultimately precision punching is what was winning it for Josesito Lopez early on against Andre Berto. Andre Berto was able to weather several storms. There he is, shaking his head. You're not hurting me. He did end up coming back and stopping Josesito Lopez. Look at this shot. Ooh, equilibrium off balance. Boom. Just a brutal shot that he delivered there at the back of the ear, and they stopped the fight there. Here's the big one.
Here's the big
guys
boys.
taking over.
Absolutely.
So you have Chris Arreola, Curtis Harper. Look at these shots. Just some titanic blows being landed by both guys in a fight that people didn't really know what to expect. They expected Arreola to either dominate or not look good. This was the best ugly fight that I've seen in such a very long time. And look at these punches the guy's endurance kept up. I know it was a short fight, but either way, very entertaining. Here's Sergey Kovalev, one of, I think now, top 5 pound for pound, taking on John Pascal. Pascal had some success in the middle round, something we haven't seen a lot of people
Look at those punches
against Kovalev, but it's just too much power and precision in that light heavyweight division. That was an accidental slip. A lot of people thought it was maybe a knockdown. It was a slip. Here are 2 shots where it was controversial. Luis Pabon jumping in.
Oof.
Very experienced Puerto Rican referee, so he's seen his action. What did you think of that stoppage?
I think it was a good stoppage. I think watching boxing makes me a little nervous because, man, they were taking a lot of headshots, and people are crazy that want to box, Jorge.
You can't be nervous before your May 9th fight, so make sure to check her out. Buffalo Thunder will have a lot more on that fight, including your opponent, so make sure to check out our Facebook page and our Twitter handle. We need some followers on that. Do you even follow us?
Of course I do, Jorge. Of course I do.
We'll be back. We'll have a guest, Conrad Padilla of Jackson's MMA. He'll be fighting on an April 3rd card, so we'll catch you guys right after the break with Conrad.